everybody. Welcome back to Sakuga Builds. I'm Daniel Laywood, joined by my co-host Methuselah. This week has been pretty exciting for a lot of new reveals, mostly about Harry Potter. And I don't know if you're a Harry Potter fan out there. I know I am. I know Matt is, to some degree or another, because Harry Potter is awesome, and it's huge, and it's still going on somehow. And the sets have only gotten better. What is your history with Harry Potter, bro?
I don't know. I've never had a Lego Harry Potter set in my life, and I am a fan of the movies. I read the books up to at book 5 when I was a kid. But Harry Potter's iconic because it's like the first fantasy. It's like the first book that made reading fun for kids and whatnot, or all ages. Like you said, I mean, I always see the Harry Potter sets come out like same stuff all the time. It seems like the same stuff. But this new wave, I feel like is different. Like, do you know, like, they've had some cool stuff recently, but I really feel like this is an actual improvement in a way.
I totally agree, because so often we see just castle stuff, castle add-ons, whether it's the gray roof castles, the green roof castles, whatever, and that all kind of blends together. And then you get Hagrid's hut after Hagrid's hut, and there is so much more in the wizarding world and in the movies that they've never made, or they've made once and never made again, that's so dynamic and cool and would be interesting. And so they're finally going to some of these places, especially from later movies, and that is really cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know. Is there any episode 7 type stuff or no?
Yeah, there is. And we're going to get to it. This is $20 for 121 pieces. And, okay, maybe that's not a great ratio, but look at these Thestrals. Wow. They are beautiful. Like, not only you get a big normal Thestral, but you get a baby Thestral. That is just amazing.
I don't know. I've never liked the big molded plastic creatures.
But it's Thestrals. Like, would you give it a break if it was like something super cool and unique?
What's a Thestral? Oh,
it's the undead horses.
I feel like the skeletons from Fantasy Castle looks cooler.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, because you could see the bones within them. Weren't these guys bony?
See the bones. They were bony, but they weren't skeletons.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm just not. Sorry, guys. I'm just not like a super fan. But I can say I'm not a fan of like the big molded creatures. But it looks cool. No, for sure. No, it looks cool. Like the figures. What is this? Episode 5?
It's in the latter half, at least.
I think it reminds me of like episode 5 Harry with the hair. I just feel like a noob now. It says Order of the Phoenix. I'm assuming that's episode 5.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like a noob talking about this because I don't feel qualified to really analyze it. But I'll just give my general opinion on minifigures and build and whatnot.
Yeah. No, that's good. I mean, we all come at LEGO for different reasons. I had one. Well, my first Harry Potter set I ever got was the Sirius Black's Escape from 2004. And what do you know? We're getting a remake of that set that's way bigger and more complicated. The Hogwarts Courtyard Sirius Rescue. 345 pieces for $50. And you get a tower and Buckbeak. It's not a lot, but it does add on to the whole castle modulars that they've been releasing over the last year or so.
So these are actually modular?
Yeah, so these add on to the other ones from last year, like the Polyjuice Potion Mistake or the Chamber of Secrets. Like, you can combine them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's just this color scheme in maybe my mind, a lot of people's minds, it's like, oh, it's another one of these sets with the castle, but it is really cool that you could combine them for fans. That's really cool.
It is, yeah, and you can really build a whole castle that way. Otherwise, there's not a lot notable in this set. This is from episode 3. But the Buckbeak's really nice, but it's a lot like the one we've got before.
Right. This figures, Sirius Black has some cool prints. But the build itself, build and figures, not a huge fan.
The staircase does remind me of the first Dumbledore's office from years and years ago. It had a big circular staircase like that. And actually, we're getting a remake of that Hogwarts Dumbledore's office.
Ooh.
654 pieces for $80. And you get a bunch of figures in this, including Madam Pince and Argus Filch, which looks like a really nice one. And
Ooh.
Snape, Dumbledore, Hermione, Harry. Pretty nice.
This one I think is worth it because look at this levitation. I mean, his invisibility cloak looks brand new. It looks like for Harry Potter,
yeah.
for a Harry
nice.
Potter fan, it'll probably be way worth it just to get that figure. But the figures look great on this one in comparison to the Sirius Black one. I know that one's cheaper, but yeah, Filch, wow, he looks amazing. Snape looks amazing. All the professors, McGonagall.
Where's Snape's glow-in-the-dark head?
What do you mean
Missed
by
opportunity?
what?
In the first Lego Harry Potter sets released, Snape had a glow-in-the-dark head. I don't know why.
Because he's Voldemort.
Why.
Because he's Voldemort.
No, he's not Voldemort. It's just he had a glow-in-the-dark head, and it was so.
What is Gandalf's sword? I mean, Dumbledore's sword. Look at that. I've never seen that. It has gems on it and everything.
Oh wow, that is deluxe.
Yeah, if you want these Harry Potter figures and accessories like the sorting hat, that's lit too. This might be the set to get. And the build I actually like a lot more than Sirius Black one. It looks a little more fleshed out and it looks like more standalone for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, up next is a really eye-popping one, I thought, and something that fans, I think, have been waiting for a long time to see in LEGO, the Ministry of Magic, for $100 and 990 pieces, and you get so many characters that have never been in LEGO before, like Mary Cattermole, Pious Thickness, like... These are characters, I don't know if you remember in episode 7, part 1, where they take the Polyjuice potion to look like employees of the Ministry of Magic. That's these guys. So it's super, it's really cool because from something we've never seen before. But the Ministry could also be from episode 5 and stuff like that with the Dementors, so pretty nice.
So you can actually rearrange this?
Yeah, which is really cool because, like, in the movie, it's a big structure that kind of wraps around, so you could have it, the bottom portions become their own tower and have it be, 3 modules wide.
Really?
Which could look pretty cool, too.
That's really interesting. I think the highlight is the translucent cat or glow-in-the-dark cat, whatever it is. That's pretty lit.
Oh, yeah.
But I love the colors on this. I think the figures in the Dumbledore's office might be better because these are more like regular looking guys,
right?
Rather than like super iconic ones. But for Harry Potter fans, I could see why they would absolutely love this because you get more and more variety, more Harry Potter universe characters rather than the same ones over and over.
Exactly. Yeah, which is pretty awesome.
But,
okay. So, moving on to Hungarian Horntail, which is pretty cool because it follows in the path of the Hedwig Owl and Fox the Phoenix that we've seen before, where it's kind of a flying creature on a display stand. The better thing about this one is that it's more minifig scale, which is really cool. And you have Harry on a brand new broomstick piece that makes it so you can like make your own broomsticks how you want them to. And with a really cool looking dragon, honestly.
Wow, is it detachable from the plate? Do you think?
It's gotta be. It doesn't show it on any of the pictures, but if it's not, that would be wacky.
I mean, it's cool on the display piece too, but it's like for play value, it would be nice to be able to take it off. But I love the Harry minifigure with the dual molded arms. I love the new broom piece, and I love this dual translucent flame with the purple. Looks fire. And I love the brown dragon. Brown is really like this color. Dope set. I feel like I haven't seen this in Harry Potter sets for like anything like this for a while. I don't know. I just haven't seen sets like this. So that's super dope.
Really cool. and that's decent value. $50 for 670 pieces,
Wow.
and a really good Harry Potter figure. It's like one of the best I've seen, I think.
Wow. That's a great
Okay.
value. So I'll talk about the
I want-
Shrieking Shack.
Yeah, wow, we keep so much. 777 pieces, $90. This is cool because another remake of a set we haven't seen since pretty much the movie came out, and looks great.
I think this one's the littest. Like, this one's just looks awesome. Because you get the Shack and the Whomping Willow and Lupin and Sirius. He's the dog
Curious,
here.
yeah.
And the
And
rat.
Pettigrew.
Pettigrew.
Yeah.
Just this
Which
one just looks great. It's refreshing for Harry Potter, I think. With the snow on it, the Whomping Willow. It looks like it has display value and play value. I just think this one's dope.
Yeah, I agree with all of that, and the fact that you get all three of those characters who can transform to animals and their respective animals, so you can have them in whatever form you want. So such an iconic scene, so it's cool to finally get it again in
Oh, that's
even nicer
crazy.
form than before.
So look, I'm looking at the characters. Oh yeah, Lupin figure looks awesome with the scratched face. Peter Pettigrew looks awesome. Wow. Yeah, that for figures. Yeah, this is a great one. The werewolf legs. Wow, that's actually like accurate to the movie. The werewolf legs where they're kind of like arched in a little bit.
Really,
Super dope.
really cool. And we haven't really seen that since. Oh man, there was like a satyr or a fawn or something like that in
Yeah.
one of the CMFs that had those kind of legs, but we haven't really seen it since then. So it's great that they brought it back for this because it's perfect.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. We got Grimald.
Okay. The big one, 12 Grimald Place,
Is this-
1,083 pieces.
Oh, this is 1,000 pieces.
1,083 pieces for 120.
Oh, we gotta take a look at this one. Wow, I didn't think it was that many pieces. I thought it was more of a facade. But looking on the inside here, there is quite a bit of detail.
It's substantial, and this is mine. And my friend, I have a friend who's very into Harry Potter and loves Harry Potter Lego. This is by far their favorite of the whole wave, and I'd say it's probably my favorite too, because one, it looks so different from any Harry Potter set we've gotten before. It's just like city building, and two, this is such a cool part of the movie, and like the cool idea of just the building splitting apart, and the fact that it actually does it, like it actually moves open and the back building comes forward, is brilliant. That's so cool.
That's amazing. That's amazing for display and for play value. That
Yeah.
That's super refreshing. And the figures look kind of crazy. They got the twins. You got the elf.
Creature, yeah.
What's this lady in the cheetah yellow?
The Molly Weasley.
Oh, that's Ron's mom. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got these Phoenix Order people, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool, guys. I mean, like I feel like for fans, this is
Yeah, Kingsley Shacklebolt, Nymphadora Tonks.
like that. I feel like this is what they want. So kind of crazy, guys. And they actually pulled off the feature. It's like the Harry Potter Daily Bugle.
Oh yeah, I could totally see a lot of people picking this up and modding it to be modular and to fit with the modular buildings or in their Lego city, because it just looks so good at the front. It might take a lot of work to try to fit it into that kind of format, but whether or not you have it open or closed, it could look really good. So
Yeah,
like the amount of Easter eggs, also like with having Sirius's family tree in there, and having like the extendable ear, and there's just so many things like that really make it
silly,
a standout.
So silly. I don't know what. If you were to put this on modular, you're dumb, because the funnest part is the feature. So
True. Yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah, guys. Wow, this is just crazy, guys. Yeah.
That's crazy. What one do you like the best? These are just amazing Harry Potter sets, and what's incredible is that the main Harry Potter franchise ended years ago. Like, what? Almost 10 years ago was the last one. Over 10 years, maybe. Was the last movie. And yet, like, all these sets are so good. And apparently, they must be selling pretty well. I think it helps that they're making the Fantastic Beasts movies. Whether or not the Fantastic Beasts movies are any good, or if people care about them, is irrelevant, because at least like the Harry Potter awareness is still out there, and I think that's probably a big reason why they're putting these out now.
Yeah, I don't think I would get any of them. I mean, like, it should be really fun builds, but I don't want to be that person who just gets stuff and then doesn't enjoy it, and just sits there to rot. But I feel like if you are a Harry Potter fan, you liked it. So if you are a Harry Potter fan, do you like it? Let us know.
It's just so funny because, like, you would think if Secrets of Dumbledore, whatever the movies are now, were popular at all or any good, they would be making sets based off of the movies. They've only made a couple Fantastic Beasts sets from several years ago, none this year. And so they're making sets from movies from 10, 15 years ago instead. I mean, that's a testament to the quality of those movies, honestly.
Gosh, well, yeah, and plus Fantastic Beasts is just not memorable. Sorry if you're a Fantastic Beasts fan. I don't even know. Yeah, so that's the new Harry Potter summer wave?
Summer, yep.
So maybe there'll be more in the later?
It's supposed to be 1st of June in Europe and 19th of June for North America. So this will be like the kind of second of the half of the year's wave, basically.
Gotcha. So pretty cool stuff. And at the end of the day, just do what you want and buy what you want. And which set do you want? Leave a comment down below. And without further ado, see you guys.
Thanks for watching.